Hello, I am Eloise and this is my channel, and today I have done a very blown out smoky eye. I did a poll on Instagram. 59% of you said you wanted a neutral blown out eye and 41% said you wanted a colour blown out eye. I did this look on one of my clients the other day and I was absolutely obsessed with it. She brought in a reference photo from Jamie Genevieve and I was just obsessed, and when I did it on her I just thought, yes, I'm going to recreate this on my YouTube channel. I've got quite almond eye, so it's nice to bring it out quite far like I have. And I also filmed this skin look for my Instagram. Head over for that if you want to know how I got this glowy, natural looking skin. If you want to know how to create this blown out navy smoky eye, then just keep watching. Just keep watching, just keep watching, just keep watching. Okay, so I've got my eyebrows carved out and I've got Revolution concealer on my lids. And I haven't set it. That's really crucial, that point, because you can pack on the most amount of pigment and you can blend it out afterwards. So I'm going to go in with my Kristen Leanne Daydream palette. Love this palette, it's like a beautiful everyday sort of matte neutral palette, and I'm going to go in with the shade Subscribe on my 227. So it's a nice flat blending brush, and I'm just going to pack that onto the crease. Not blending yet. Just patting it in so we get the most amount of pigment. And now that that's all packed on, I'm just gonna go in windshield wiper motions and start to sort of blend. And I've literally tapped into that palette once and I've got all of that colour. I'm starting to blend, so going in small circular motions, and I'm barely touching the skin. And a nice little tip as well, you should hold the brush further away so that you get less control, but it's going to blend away nicer. So if you hold it at the start of the brush, then you're going to get more precision, but we don't want precision at this point. We just want it to be nice and schmuggy. So like I was saying, this is going to be a neutral smoky eye, but with a little bit of colour, just a little bit, like navy blue. That doesn't class as colour for me. That is still a neutral for me. So you can see it's really nicely blending away, but you've still got the most amount of pigment in the crease. And when I've got hardly anything left on my brush, I'm just going to start to smoke it outwards. Because I've got almond shaped eyes, it's really nice when I bring it quite far out. Yeah? Cool. So I'm just going to add a tiny little bit more into that crease, because where we blend it away, it loses a bit of the colour. Cool. So now I'm going to go in with a Morphe R39. And I'm going to start to deepen up that crease. So I'm going to go in with the shade 8. And this one is really pigmented, so you don't have to go too crazy with it. And I'm sort of rubbing it into the crease this time rather than patting it. And I'm using the side of my brush rather than going in like that. I'm using the side of my brush just to press it into the crease. I have something in my eye. Oh no. Leaky eye. It's okay, we saved it. And if you wanted to have just a neutral brown smoky eye, all I would do at this point, have that transition colour, go into the crease with this colour, and then go back into 8 and just pop it all over the lid, and that is just brown smoky eye. It's really, really easy to do. So simple. Such an easy smoky eye. And I love that at every stage of this eye look is a look in itself. So if you wanted to just run out the door with the first colour on, that would look lovely. If you wanted to stop here, chuck a wing on, that would look lovely as well. And then you could just press on the dark brown colour onto the lid and that would look gorgeous as well. Just going to intensify that brown a little bit more, keep dipping back into the palette. Oh, I like it. Okay, now we're going to go in with my good old 231 by Zoeva Petite crease brush. And I'm going to grab my 39A palette. And, oh god, this thing is such a beast. I'm going to grab this navy blue here and put my brush into that, not being too afraid to really get stuck in there, and just tap off the excess. And I'm just going to start to pop that into the crease. And at this point we can bring it onto the lid as well. So again, using the side of the brush, just to rub that in there. By the way, I've gone back to my R39 and a little bit of that 8 colour. And I'm just blending the blue, remembering to flick it out at the edge. And then I'm going to go back in with my Zoeva 227 just to help blend everything together. And I love how winged out that is, because I feel like it merges really nicely with the highlighter as well. I know a lot of people like to do the highlighter after their eyeshadow, but not this girl. So I'm just dipping back into the blue just to intensify it a little bit more. And I feel like this isn't a colourful eye look because it's like not in your face. I love navy blue. It literally goes with everything. More people need to be wearing navy blue. I love it. I'm probably going to do a green eye look as well soon, because I feel a lot of people are scared of green. But if you choose the right green, it's so beautiful. I've got a couple of green eye looks on my Instagram at Eloise MUA, and I think it just looks lovely. Okay, so I'm going to stop there. Fear not, I do have more steps. This is going to amp it up a little bit. So of course I'm going to use my Urban Decay Heavy Metal glitter in the shade Spandex, and I'm just going to pop that in the centre. This is literally exactly what I put on my client the other day, and I think it just looked stunning. I don't think I've put these all over my lid on my channel yet, but the trick with them is to treat them like nail varnish. So if you want to layer this up, let it dry and then put another layer on, because if you start to layer it out while it's still wet, it's going to lift and it's going to look poo. So yeah, we need to wait for this to dry. But that literally amps up a little smoky eye. If you've got brown all over the lid, grab like a dark glitter, so probably Sticks and Bones Heavy Metal glitter by Urban Decay, or Punk would be really nice. But even just like adding a bit of blue glitter on top of a brown smoky eye, that would be lovely. So while that dries, I'm just going to quickly pop on some liner to line the lashes. So that was the Maybelline Master Ink. These are amazing. I really like these. I actually stole this from my sister and she doesn't know about it, so she's going to find out now. But yeah, they're really easy to work with, really, really easy to create a wing with. So now I'm going to add a really smoky underneath. So I actually started to realise that Perversion was like leaking out of my waterline because it's such a creamy formula. It's not great for the waterline. So I've swapped over to Zero by Urban Decay and just popping that in my waterline, and I'm just going to bring that slightly under as well so we can smudge it out. And I'm just taking a little pencil brush just to buff that out. And then I'm grabbing that navy blue on the same pencil brush just to add the blue to the underneath. And I'm not afraid of going too low. So I'm going to grab my 227 and go back in with Subscribe. And I'm just going to really gently buff underneath that blue. And this is probably the easiest way to add colour in your look. Start subtle and then build up to the crazy colours. But I love that. I think that's great. I'm going to quickly hop off camera, do the other eye, stick some lashes on, and I'll be right back. So I did the other eye off camera and stuck these beautiful lashes on. These are Prima Lash. I don't know what they're called. I'll find out and link it in the description. I will find out and link it in the description box below because they are honestly stunning. I'm now going to take the Kristen Leanne Kaleidoscope palette and I'm going to take this shade called Brixton. And this is like an iridescent transformer shade. So I'm going to pop that in the... Oh girl, that's beautiful. It's a transformer shade is what I was saying. And that's going to go lovely with the blue. I'm just popping that in there with the little brush that you get in the Daydream palette. So yeah, that just sort of tops off the look. I'm going to quickly do my lips and I'll be right back again. Okay, so that is the finished look. I've done a really blown out smoky eye. It was supposed to be a neutral smoky eye. However, it turned into this. So it's a navy blue, which I feel is very wearable still. A lot of people need to wear more colour in their makeup look because brown is just boring, guys. Get your navy blues out and create some magic. But yeah, I did an Instagram poll and it was blown out smoky eye, neutrals, colour. So 59% of you said neutrals. Come on, guys. And 41% colour. I mean, I incorporated both because it was like 50-50. So yeah, when you follow along, you can see that you can turn this into a neutral if you like. But neutral ain't me. I am a colour junkie. I have lipstick, eye teeth. There we go. Make sure you head over to my Instagram so that you can get involved in my polls. I love a good poll, and then you'll be able to choose what makeup look I create. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a comment down below, give it a thumbs up, subscribe and all that jazz. And yeah, I'm Eloise, this is my channel, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.